All right, all right, all right. Here we are again, folks, for another fun evening of breaks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are doing 2022 Elite Extra Edition quarter case break number 24. Especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. Bit about us, we've been around for over 6 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. eBay continues to run their sweepstakes. No purchase necessary there. What you have to do is go to any of our eBay listings, look in the description, at the very bottom, at the very top of the description. There's a link, click on that, and do what it says to enter. And hey, it's free, and you can win free cards. So why not give it a shot? And as always, check out chefsportscards.com. Carter, Jason, what's up, boys? How are you? All right, let's go over the teams. This real quick. Move it over to my other monitor. That's good. That's good. All right, we're good. All right. Teams, D-backs, Jacob C., Braves, Michael D., Orioles, Daniel O., Red Sox, Kevin T., Cubs, Matt R., White Sox, Brett W., Reds, Kevin T., Guardians and Rockies, Brett W., Tigers, Trent E., Royals, Clinton P., Astros, Christopher R., Angels, Trent E., Dodgers, Jason L., Brewers, Kevin L., Twins, Brett W., Marlins, Kevin L., Mets, Brandon D., Yankees, Joseph L., A's, Anthony D., Phillies, Kevin L., Pirates, Ryan W., Cardinals, Jacob R., Padres, Kevin L., Giants, Thomas B., Mariners, Trent E., Rays, Rich L., Rangers, Christopher R., Blue Jays, Trent E., Nationals, Jason L., and the DPL is Brett W. All right, Jacob, nice to have you, buddy. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Richie, what's up, big man? So we're getting a Wheelhouse in Ardmore, huh? You should check out their store. Their store is really nice. It's really nice, but that's why you pay, 30% higher for everything. All right, let's open some cards. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, they're over at Wheelhouse, Rich. They're and they're super nice guys. And like I said, their stores are beautiful. They almost look like cigar shops. They're so nice. But I've gone there a few times to get like something I needed last minute, like I was short a box of something or whatever. And even like they won't even take my resale license. I'm like, well, here I have my sales tax resale license, so I don't have to pay tax. No, we don't take those. Like they don't cut a break on anything over there. I'm like, wow. But it is nice to have in close if I need something in a pinch. I just have to way overpay for it, All right, Pete Hansen to 105 for the Cardinals. Right. And Pete Hansen again, this time to 499. For Houston, Michael Knorr on card. Got the Astros tonight. Christopher. There you go, buddy. And for Texas, Josh Jung. Future Threads. Now, I've never been to their other store in Westchester. Spencer Jones college ticket. I went to their store they used to have on the main line, their first one. That was like a little hole in the wall, but I'm assuming the one in Westchester is like the same. But they're making a name for themselves, that's for sure. Ryan Ritter for Colorado to 349. And Drake Baldwin to 999 for Atlanta. For the Cubbies, Brandon Birdsell base auto. For Matt. And for the Metropolitans, Kevin Parada on card. Yeah, they also sell. They have all like well, at the one in Wayne anyway. They're like an exclusive dealer for like Shibe Sports, I think it's called, where they do a lot of the like t-shirts and sweatshirts. The stuff's nice. Like real high end stuff. I mean, it's pricey, but so they do have some other stuff too. But it's worth it just to see the store, to be honest. And they do like trade nights. They do all kinds of crazy stuff over there. 229 Jacob Waters for Oakland. Hell, it's right in your backyard. You might as well check it out. And don't get me wrong, it's nice to have a store like that. It really is. It's just their pricing is Motorola to 499 or his main line out of whack. You know what I mean? Robbie Snelling for the Padres. And look, those people around there, they're so rich they don't care. So I mean, it's certainly I would do the same thing if I were them. You know. For Oakland, Daniel Susac, Future Threads. For Anthony. Jacob Miller. I think the resale thing just makes me mad. I've asked him a few times. I'm like, I don't understand why you won't take my resale license so I don't have to pay tax. So like, the one guy was like, I don't really know how to do that. So I was like, well, I guess that's honest at least. Nate Furman to 299. And Robbie Snelling to 349. Next up for Detroit, Troy Melton base. For Trent. For Arizona, Demetrio Crisantes, Hidden Gems Auto. For Jacob C. And Jacob Berry, college ticket. So next week, 2023, Elite Extra will be out. So we'll be doing that next week. Jake Bennett for Washington to 122. And for Arizona, we got to, okay, how am I going to do this? Let's do this. Okay, we got a redemption. So we'll get to that in a second. All right. Drew Jones for Arizona at $4.99. Josh White for Miami for Kevin. Jackson Holiday on the Optichrome. And all right, here we go. See if we can see it. Baseball. 2022 Donruss Elite Extra Edition. Future Threads signatures of card number 8. Trey Sweeney. We've actually had those live before, right? Of Trey Sweeney, haven't we? That's the Yankees. The Yankees. That's weird. We've had that card live. Well, either way, there you go. Trey Sweeney. I used to live in Horsham. Do you go to Sports Card Playground? See, that's the funny thing. I do know them up there very well, and I do go there sometimes when I'm stuck. It's just a matter of if I want to make the drive or not. Like the last 2 times, I'm like, just drive to Horsham. I'll pay $30 less for the box and not pay tax. The brother and sister Heidi and Steve own that place. They're really, really nice people. The place, that store is a disaster. Whenever you go in there, you can like barely walk in the place. There's so many cases of cards in there. It's ridiculous. There's another store in Horsham too that I went to years ago. I don't know the name of that one though, but I know there's another one up there also. But that store that they have, I mean, you walk in and there are literally thousands of cases of cards everywhere in that place. Trevor Martin for Tampa, 23 of 24, prime number gold. For Rich. But they always have everything. That's why I like them. Ryan Cermak to $4.99 for Tampa Bay. For Pittsburgh, Jack Brannigan Aspirations die cut to 50, 28 of 50. My man Ryan, he'll like that. He's a big Pirates fan. Yeah, the last time I needed something, it was just a few weeks ago. And I was like, I talked to Heidi and she was like, yeah, I got it. And I was like, all right, I'll be up. And then I didn't want to make the 45-minute drive. Can't call your future threats. So I called over to Wheelhouse and was like, do you have this? And they're like, yeah, we got it. And I went over and I was just like, oh. So I'm just basically, paying for my time. Drew Gilbert college ticket. Knuckleballs. Yeah, that's it. Knuckleballs. I was there once, like maybe 5, 6 years ago. I think I met that guy at a show at one of the Philly shows one time. The guy who owns that place. He doesn't really. It's a cool story. He doesn't get a lot though. He sells out of everything really fast. Like he doesn't get a lot of allocation. Hayden Alvarez for the DPL, 5 of 7. To 7 on the Hayden Alvarez for the DPL. Willie Vasquez for Tampa to 499. DPL is Brett. Ben Joyce for the Angels to 225. 103 of 225. For Trent. And Liam Simon, 4 of 25 for the Giants on the Hidden Gems. 4 of 25 for Thomas B. Yeah, so I was saying before, 2023 is coming out next week. So we're going to do a bunch of that next week. And then on Saturday, I'm keeping the last 5 boxes from this case for next Saturday. We're going to do 10 boxes, 5 2022 and 5 2023, little 10 box timeline type of thing for Elite Extra next week. So that'll be fun. Trace Bright to 198 for Baltimore. Yeah, like I said, I think it was maybe 5, maybe even longer than that since I was there. David McCabe to 349. Yeah, you should definitely check it out, though. I mean, Wheelhouse is a really nice place. Oh, there's a nice Reggie Crawford. 25 of 92 on card aspiration die cut Reggie Crawford for the Giants. Giants making out all right. Thomas, there you go, buddy. Give you a clap for that one. All right. For Detroit, Jace Jung. And Noah Schultz. The thing, Wheelhouse has everything you imagine it has. Like, if you've seen it at a show, like, they have the card wall and they have the, like, anything somebody's thought of in the last 5 years is like a new way to show stuff. They have it over there, which, like I said, makes it nice. Especially from that first place. The first place they were in was a hole. It was a dump. They've obviously figured things out, or they got a lot of financing behind them, one or the other. Nate Savino to 999. I guess there goes my open in a store in Ardmore out the window now. Jose Frias for 999 for the DPL. I've thought about it for a long time, but I guess they just made my decision for me. Gabriel Rincones for Philly. I have been thinking about it for so long. But I've always had allotment issues with Topps. That's what's held me up. If I could have gotten a better allotment from them a few years back, I would have opened a store, but I'm always fighting with them for product. Douglas Hodo for Baltimore Hidden Gems Auto. Honestly, I don't even know if some of these places anymore get allotment. That's why they charge. I think they just, pay distributor fees and overcharge, Jared McKenzie, 79 of 96. Aspiration die cut for Washington. Brother, you can come down here and be a partner with me anytime. I could use the help. I'm telling you. $4.99, Owen Murphy. Okay, now this is weird. Is this? So this is Trey Sweeney. This is what we got the Future Thread signature. Trey Sweeney, card number 8. Very strange. Anyway, that one is 35 of 72 for the Yanks. I mean, we've seen this card multiple times. I don't know why there's a redemption for one, but hey, what are you gonna do? Oh, here's a guy who's having a good spring training. Old Victor Scott II for the Cardinals. Come on down, Chris. You come down here, man. I'll blow it up. We'll go big. Help has always been my biggest issue. Well, in allotment, trying to get more allotments. I was fighting with them all this week. I couldn't even get more. Not that I really wanted more Bowman Inception. I hate Inception. I really do. I don't like it. I don't know why I do it. I do it because I want to offer it to you guys, but the Inception products in my mind are like the worst. They're so overpriced. But fighting with Topps to get more product is just such a nightmare. All right, Michael Noor for Houston to 145. The kid had a good, there was a lot of guys who had really good, you know who was killing it too was the kid from Cleveland, Chase DeLauder. My gosh, he was killing it in spring training. Cade Horton of $4.99. The Orioles sent Jackson Holliday down, which I was surprised about. I thought he was going to make the opening roster, but Churio and Wyatt Langford are both on opening day rosters for their teams, which is good. Parker Messick for Cleveland. I thought for sure Jackson Holliday was going to be on the. What are you going to do? Gabriel Hughes for Colorado. For Brent. Go, buddy. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Dylan O'Ray. They better get the season started before they have to kick Ohtani out of the league for gambling. Get some other stories going because this cover up is not going well for them. Yeah, but it doesn't work that way anymore. They can't do that anymore. The last contract negotiation got rid of that, where they used to keep the guy off for the first 3 weeks and then they get another year towards arbitration and all that. It doesn't work that way anymore. So most likely you won't see him until either halfway through the season or the September call-ups, probably. There's a nice Jackson Churio to 165 from Milwaukee. Yeah, because that's like what they did to Chris Bryant and Judge and all of them, where they hold them for the first like 3 weeks off the roster, and then they get like an extra year of their rookie contract and an extra like arbitration thing. But that's a no anymore. De La Cruz to 349 for the DPL. What is this? For Oakland, Gunnar Hoglund, 3 of 25 with a nice patch in there. Gunnar Hoglund. Anthony. It's a thickie. Oh yeah, this is a total cover up. And it's not even a good cover up. It's so transparent to see that he's taking the fall for Ohtani because, God forbid, if Ohtani actually gets caught, they're gonna have to kick him out of baseball. I mean, you can't do it to Pete Rose and then not, you know what I mean? Like, it's couldn't happen to a nicer team as far as I'm concerned. Trace Gonzalez for the Pirates. It's just like the Dodgers' luck. He's getting caught for gambling. The other kid gets blown up, and it's for the other Japanese kid. I don't know how to say his name. Gets blown up badly by the Padres the other night. Yeah, that his buddy's definitely taking the fall for him. There's no doubt about it. Belfry Rivera to 499. Brooks Lee got sent down too, did he? Jackson Holiday to 999 for Baltimore. Look, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. These guys are young. I mean, Jackson Holiday's like 19, 20. You know what I mean? Like, in the article I read, the guy said, like, yeah, okay, I would have bet that he was going to be on it too, but we want to give him a little more time to develop. I don't know how much more time you got to give him. The kid was hitting like 500 in the minors last year, but Jack Perkins for Oakland. But, I mean, he's young enough. It's not like he's 24 and they're sending him back down, you know? He'll be up this year at some point. Someone will either get hurt or he'll come up later in the season and then he'll be here to stay. Elijah Green, first round materials. You know, my son came up with an interesting theory today from Tennessee. He texted me this afternoon and he was like, do you think that Otani's salary deferment has anything to do with all of this? Like, did the Dodgers know there was something going on and they like deferred his salary that if something went bad? Because again, the people they were supposedly betting with are being investigated by the FBI. That's why all this has come up. Like, did they have some kind of indication that they were protecting themselves? I don't know. I mean, and I thought, I was like, I have no idea, but it actually wasn't a bad theory. Bird sold at 299. God, can you imagine if they have to kick Otani out of the league? That would be nuts. Brandon Barria's status die cut to 50, 37 of 50 for Toronto is Trent. Yeah, did that dude even come back to the States or did he just stay over there? Like they said, I was watching this thing and they were saying, like, okay, this guy just stole $4.5 million from me, supposedly. And they showed him in the dugout the next day at the game, like laughing and joking and having a good time. Like, come on, dude. Marcus Johnson for Miami. For Kevin. I don't know. The whole thing smells a little funny. John Rhodes for Baltimore Future Threads. I got to be honest. I mean, look, I'm not $4.5 million, no matter how rich you are, is a bad gambling problem. You got a serious issue. I mean, like, unless you're betting a million a game or something, that is, that's pretty bad. Peyton Pellet to 122. You know, the crazy part of it is it will come out eventually. I mean, if it is him, which it really seems like it is, they're only going to be able to cover it up for so long. Then they'll have to do something about it. I guess the hope will be he'll be through, you know, the good part of his career, and they can dump him and not have to pay him for breaking some clause in his contract, you know? For Cleveland, Guy Lipscomb, 46 of 50 aspiration die cut. Johnny, what's up, buddy? For the DPO, look at that little tiny signal. Hey, you can use the whole square, buddy. Erlin Luis for the DPL. I saw this great thing the other day on Instagram. I don't know if anyone else saw it, Sterling Thomas, about how the entire Padres team were all shortstops at one point. Like every single player on the field was a shortstop. It's like, you know, when you talk to football players, like NFL football players, they were all quarterbacks in high school somewhere. An entire team full of shortstops in San Diego. All right, box 4. Good luck, everybody. Ooh, Xavier Isaac, 3 of 10 gold die cut. Very nice. Kid is the bomb. He's going to be huge in the minors this year, I'm telling you. Put your money on it right now. I was so you guys do have sports betting in Minnesota then. Because that's the thing that got me. I thought sports betting was legal everywhere now. There's still like 10 states where it's illegal, including California. That's why they're in trouble. Cut our coffee to $4.99. Jacob Miller for Miami on the Optichrome, numbered 15 of 25 for Kevin. Oh, our poor Otani cards. Oh no, what should I do? Should I sell it? Get rid of it? Got a bunch of them actually. Landon Sims, aspiration die cut for Arizona, 40 of 50 on card. Now, I do have a little bit of an investment in Otani. That would suck. Like, that would really suck. If he pulled a Franco, we'll just call that a Franco from now on. Oh boy, he pulled a Franco. Well, Texas, I'm not surprised. Texas is like a whole nother world. Like that doesn't shock me. I guess that Texas isn't. But no, I just thought with the way, like I'm not a gambler, so I don't know a lot about it. 53 to 201. I mean, I rare every once. I mean, like I have a DraftKings account every once in a while. Blue Moon, I'll throw $5 on something, but I'm just not. But with the way DraftKings and FanDuel and all those places are these days with sponsoring stadiums and this and that, whatever, I thought it was legal everywhere. I had no idea there were places it still wasn't allowed. Troy Melton at 349. So that was a little surprising. And Michael Morales for Seattle. 14 of 49 relic auto. Yeah, start selling, right? Ugh, so annoying. DeAndre Smith for the Mets. See now, which would be great because now Sports Card Radio will have a whole nother person to call us all idiots for buying. Next month it'll be, oh, how dare you idiots buy Otani? Like the way they do with Franco. I find that so funny. Like every time he brings up Wander Franco and how we're all like morons for buying Wander Franco, it's like, yeah, I forgot to check if the guy was a pedophile. Like, geez, man, come on. Lawrence Butler to $4.99 for Oakland. For the Doyers, Sean McLean to $9.99. Nick Morabito for New York. It is in Iowa. Okay. Teamer Johnson for Pittsburgh. First round materials for Ryan. And Dalton Rushing. Draft games. Is that like South Dakota is fine. You have to be at a casino. Or in Deadwood. Okay. Like years ago in Delaware. Delaware was one of the first states. They used to do like a lottery thing where you had to basically play parlays. You had no other way. They don't do that anymore, but back when they first were making it legal. So like you would go like you were playing a lottery number, but you'd fill out a slip and you'd have to pick like a 2, 3, 4 game parlay or whatever. This was for football. Is it that type of thing? DeAndre Smith to $9.99. J.R. Ritchie for Atlanta to 17 of 185. Deadwood, like Deadwood? Like, what's his name? That's, who was that guy who died at Deadwood who was famous? Dead Man's Hand. I can't think of his name. Joe Lampe for Cleveland. For Brett. Oh my God. Wild Bill Hickok. Wasn't that Wild Bill Hickok? Isn't that who died there? I mean, a lot of people died there, I know, but wasn't he like the famous one who died there? Angel Feliz for the DPL, numbered 1 of 199. Deadwood would be cool to check out. I would be down with that. Ashton Izzy. Draft games with a salary cap. I've never heard of that before. Yeah, like Wild Bill. Oh, cool. Cool. How far is that far from where you live, Chris? Romero to 299 for the DPL. And Justin Campbell for Cleveland to 349. Chandler Simpson on card auto for Tampa Bay. For Rich. And Yoendry Vargas for the DPL. Cooper Hairby, college ticket. All right, last box number 5. We do have another one of these tomorrow night, too, if you guys are interested. And we got Bowman Inception coming up next at, what time? 10:45. And then Series 2 after that. Tomorrow night, full case of Archive Sig Series, along with more Bowman Inception and everything else. De La Cruz to $299 for the DPL. Landon Sims to $499 for Arizona. 6 hours, that's not too bad. Steven Zobak for Kansas City. For Clinton. And Drew Gray for Chic Eagle. Hidden Gems auto. Xavier Isaac on the back. Cole Phillips for Atlanta to $9.99. Jonathan Moya to $4.99 for the DPL. Ooh, for Washington, Elijah Green. Nice. On-card auto. From my man Jason. There you go, buddy. Nice Elijah Green. And Noah Schultz for the White Sox. Yeah. Do they play it up? Is it like, they have like, I assume that's where their bread and butter is for people visiting, like the whole Wild West. Sal Frelick college ticket. Chandler Simpson to 108 for Tampa Bay. And Nick Morabito, the 349. For Boston, Noah Dean. For Kevin. And for Seattle, Cole Young on card for the Mariners. Wizenhunt college ticket. Paciola for the Cubbies to $4.99. Jordan Beck for Colorado to $9.99. For the DPL, Roldy Burrito to $149. And for Cincinnati, Cade Hunter, base auto. Cole Young on the back. You pay to go to the cemetery? Really? That's cool. That's like a bucket list place. I'd love to go there sometime. That'd be awesome. My wife would be like, this is boring. Willie Vasquez to 131 for Tampa. Be like, but all these cool people were, I don't care. All right. Excuse me. Andrew Pintar to 499. For Houston, Nolan Devos, base auto. And for Texas, Dustin Harris, Future Threads to 199. Walter Ford, Optichrome on the back. All righty, folks. I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without y'all, and I do truly appreciate it. If you're not in any of our other breaks tonight, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. And give me a second while we put a hit recap together. And we'll get out of here. What did we have? All right, hit recap for 2022 Elite Extradition quarter case break number 24. So we'll start with some of the lower number parallels. I can see them all. Vasquez to 131, Simpson to 108, Jace Jung to 201, Pallet to 122, Cheerio to 165. Some are like impossible to read. Michael Nord to 145, Kinsey to 96, Bright to 198, Alvarez to 7 for the DPL, Trevor Martin to 24. That was just a Jackson Holiday, and Drew Jones to 499. Bennett to 122, Jacob Waters to 229. Pete Hansen to 105, and the Xavier Isaac to 10 for Tampa Bay. Not too shabby. Relics. First round material, Elijah Green and Teamer Johnson. Future threads of Jung, Collier, Susak, Jung, Rhodes. And then future thread to 199, Dustin Harris. Oh, there's another Schultz. DPL to 199, Angel Feliz. Relic Auto, Roldy Brito. Trey Sweeney. Michael Morales to 49. And Gunnar Hoglund to 25. We also had, where was it? We had a redemption for Trey Sweeney also. Don't know why, but one live and one redemption. Okay, base autos. Start with base. Devos, Hunter, Young, Dean, Green, Gray, Zobak, Vargas, Simpson, Lampy. Morbido, Smith, Luis, Johnson, Perkins, Gonzalez. Hughes, Messick, Scott, Hodo, White. Crisantes, Melton, Snelling, Parada, Birdsell, Knorr, and we did have a Gabriel Rincones. And then numbered autographs. J.R. Ritchie to 185. Landon Sims to 50. Jacob Miller to 25. Guy Lipscomb to 50. Brandon Berea to 50. Reggie Crawford to 92. Liam Simon to 25. Ben Joyce to 225. And Jack Brannigan to 50. All right, folks. Again, thanks so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. We'll be back in 5 with Bowman Inception. Have a great night. Take care. Bye.